welcome to Versus, a new show on Republic at 5:30 p.m. daily. Ladies and gentlemen, until yesterday, she was a face of the Congress party, defending the grand old party on almost every issue. Her name is Radhika Khera. She resigned from the party, claiming criticism over her visit to Lord Ram Temple in Ayodhya. Radhika Khera today goes a step ahead and says that she was targeted. She was denied justice by her own party after she was locked up in a room and harassed by Congress party workers, leaders. And she says it's a pattern that started after her visit to the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. She also spoke to Republic TV editor-in-chief Arnab Goswami, making some very, very serious allegations on the way she was treated and the reason why she was treated like that. We have a face-off on the show this evening. First up, a small excerpt of what Radhika Khera told Arnab.
Join a political party, you don't join a political party because of religion. You join because of ideology. And forever, when I joined the Congress party, I never believed when people would say कि अरे ये हिंदू विरोधी हैं. I never used to believe. I used to have a fight at my own house also sometimes. You know, when certain things would come up and they would say कि देखो ये धर्म के विरोधी हैं, तुम क्या कर रही हो? And I used to always put my foot down and fight on national debates also. कि नहीं, हम धर्म के विरोधी नहीं हैं. जिस पार्टी में महात्मा गांधी जैसे लोग, सबसे बड़ा नेता कांग्रेस पार्टी के महात्मा गांधी जी रहे हैं, जब वो थे तो हमारी पार्टी के हर प्रोग्राम की शुरुआत रघुपति राघव राजा राम से होती थी. वो पार्टी रामलला के कैसे विरोध हो सकती है? एंड आई ऑलवेज सेड दैट वी शुड रेज दिस इशू दैट राजीव गांधी जी वाज द वन हु ओपनड द द्वार्स ऑफ द राम मंदिर. बट नहीं, आई वाज टोल्ड टू कीप शट एंड नेवर पुट अप दैट पॉइंट एज अ स्ट्रैटेजी एंड नेवर रेज दैट पॉइंट. सो व्हाट वर यू ट्राइंग टू डू? राम तो सबके है ना, तो आप राम जी को सिर्फ भारतीय जनता पार्टी का क्यों बना रहे हैं? राम जी तो सबके हैं, हिंदू तो कांग्रेस पार्टी में भी है ना.
Very fundamentally, my question to you is, Radhika, when you look back now, is it difficult being a Hindu within the Congress party?
Yes, it is difficult being a Hindu in the Congress party. You cannot be a Hindu.
All right, let's start the show this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I have RP Singh of the BJP joining us. The party, the BJP, has raised the issue, Radhika Khera issue, and Renu Mittal, she's a journalist, but she questions the BJP on most times. She's also on the show. Why are you calling the Congress party anti-Hindu? Is this a one-off case, RP Singh?
Well, this is not one-off case. The leaders after leaders, the spokesperson after spokesperson are quitting, and the ground they have told us that the environment and the atmosphere within the Congress party is such that people who have belief of Hindu religion, they can't stay in party. They feel suffocated. And whether it was Gaurav Vallabh, whether it was Rohan Gupta, now Radhika Khera, all three have stated the same reason, that they wanted party to accept the policy of going to Ram Temple, and rather they wanted to visit Ram Temple on the personal level, but they were not allowed. And this is very clearly indicated of their manifesto also, in which it is categorically stated that once the Congress come into power, they'll get the personal law back. And what do personal law mean for minorities or personal law for Muslim mean? Sharia. So this clearly shows that what sort of DNA or what sort of mindset they are coming from. And then it's not only in this manifesto, in their earlier manifesto also, 2014 and 19 also, they have mentioned about providing Muslims quota within quota. So that's the ongoing mindset, which is a DNA of the Congress. And now people have started rebelling on this because no one can curb on his feeling whether it's Ram or Sanatan or the religion or the faith he follows. But if he feels, or individually he feels suffocated, then Radhika Khera and Rohan Gupta and all these people will obviously quit. All this will happen within the Congress, and then there will be many more who might be feeling suffocated. And it's not only Congress. This is the part of the India Alliance. This has been thought of process by India Alliance. Remember when the opposition to Sanatana happening, when Mr. Stalin started abusing Sanatana, and he started saying that it's like HIV/AIDS. None of the Congress persons spoke. None of the Congress leader reverted that. Rather, now Radhika Khera tells that they were told to shut up. They were told not to speak on the subject. and also told not to visit Ram temple. That's shocking. Otherwise, you show that you hop temple to temple for election objectives. And this election, they're not going to temples also because they know what's happening. And then they want to project a particular ideology of the Congress party also. They want to project that Congress is all for Muslims and is only looking and targeting at Muslim votes. And as I was saying, even in the manifesto, not only the personal laws, even there's a para which says that they will give preference to minorities, and for them minorities is Muslim
can I get a response from Renu? We'll take this forward.
Another second.
Yeah.
Minorities is Muslim only, and they are saying that they will do judicial appointment for preferential judicial appointment for minorities.
Okay. She makes an allegation, Renu. In fact, she says, I had put out a post recently where I put out a video of a pastor. One of those videos where you see these, some genuine pastors, some fake pastors, trying to hypnotize people. She says, I put out a video of that pastor, and then she says, I have a snapshot of a message that was sent to me by a Congress leaders or my Congress, leaders who I report to directly, telling me that they are very upset, that I put out a post like this. Now, she also says she has a record of how after she went to Ayodhya, she put out pictures and people within the Congress party had issues with that. And she's not the first one, at least 4 or 5 leaders have said that. Renu, there's a pattern to it.
May I just say that Radhika Khera is talking absolute nonsense. She's a liar, if I may use that word. The fact is that Congress can't be bothered who's going where and who's doing what. It's not a structured kind of a party like the BJP where you are told do this, do that, don't eat this, don't wear this, whatever. Whole lot of people from the Congress have gone. Entire Himachal, no, please let me finish. You have spoken for 10 minutes. The entire Himachal cabinet went to Ayodhya. Mr. Dipender, who just got a ticket, he went to this thing. Mona, the spokesperson, who is heading the Supriya Srinate. I can name you any number of people who've gone to Ayodhya. They've come back. They're safe and sound. There's nothing to it. Now, the problem with Radhika Khera is that she's a highly overambitious woman. Oh, yeah. Let me add another thing. She's very close to Mr. Lovely. You know Mr. Lovely, Mr. RPM Singh, who's just left the Congress. After he joined the BJP, he came back to the Congress, and now he's again gone back to the BJP. So these are all narratives being built by people who have been told by BJP that, raise the Ram Mandir issue, because nobody's buying Ram Mandir issue. Ram lives in our hearts. We don't want to parade him on the streets of Ayodhya or Delhi or wherever or all over the country, which is what the BJP exactly is trying to do. They are trying to build a narrative that if you are going, Congress is you people, you must also get, if you're doing anchoring or whatever, you must also get to know various political parties and their mindset. The fact is the Congress doesn't have a mindset like that. It doesn't believe in telling anybody to do anything. Whole lot of people are going and coming. And the fact also is that she was very close to Mr. Bhupesh Baghel in Chhattisgarh. Mr. Bhupesh Baghel asked that she be appointed media coordinator, where she was making documentaries and films and made a huge amount of money. She was lording it over the media chairman in Chhattisgarh and said, "Ye, isko bulao, usko mat bulao, do this press conference."
So you're saying she was corrupt?
Ragged with her.
You're saying she was corrupt? You're saying she was corrupt?
Made a huge, of course. She's made a huge amount of money from the Congress. Are you
saying Gaurav Vallabh also lied? Are you saying Gaurav Vallabh also lied?
You can have another program on Gaurav Vallabh. We can discuss him in detail also. Gaurav Vallabh is a different case study. He has been told to go off from studio to studio and badmouth the Congress. So it's okay. Mr. Lovely is her mentor and guide. She was also helped by Mr. Surjewala and sent to Chhattisgarh, all kinds of things. So these are people, and she got 2,200 votes when she contested, I believe, from Janakpuri or wherever. So these are the very big leaders of the Congress party whom you are picking up and, devoting an entire half hour to a program for people who are telling lies and doesn't.
Ma'am, there is a very serious allegation, Renu, that she was locked up in a room and harassed.
Yeah.
You think that's a lie as well?
No, she's saying...
She says she's got video proof of it.
She may have any kind of proof. The fact is that the gentleman she's talking about is the chairman of the media committee in Chhattisgarh. and she has been lording it over him and telling him, you can't do this, I will decide who will hold a press conference, this and that. I told you the guys are all very angry, and she said she tried to call up everybody, but nobody helped her because people are fed up. You know, you can't be asking for
RP, you
money
think,
and
okay, I'm
asking
getting
for
RP
what, and this thing happens.
I'm getting RP in with your permission.
This kind of thing is happening. Yeah, please.
I'm getting RP in with your permission. RP, you know, this is a, I mean, Renu's a journalist, but she's, of course, trying to put out her perspective, and it's also the perspective you would hear from the Congress party, or the side of the Congress party that would come out typically if you ask them a question to say that
it's a perspective from a person who covers the political party and knows what's going on. You know, and who is not a BJP or a Congress person, who covers a party and knows what's going on.
Perhaps you have a view on it. I just said you have a view on it. Renu, I said you have a view on it. I said you have a view on it. I said you have a view on it, and it's completely okay.
This is exactly what is happening in the party.
No. I said what.
I say a lot of.
Renu, I said that if you have, okay, let me rephrase that. Yeah. RP, the response that you just heard from Renu Mittal, very close to the response coming in from the Congress party. Okay, and most times the Congress party says, A, that person is insignificant, B, that person had a problem with someone, C, that person is close to someone in the BJP, D, that person has a corruption allegation, and E, that person may join the BJP soon. More or less 80 to 90% of what Renu Mittal said. But I'm asking you again, is this a, I'll tell you, okay, one point that RP Singh made, and I personally remember, for example, when Stalin Jr. made the comment about Sanatan Dharm, saying that, and you know, he compared it to dengue, malaria, and God knows what. I expected the Congress party to come out and condemn it. And I was in Bengaluru that time, and I still remember a minister called Kharge Jr., Priyank Kharge, said he's a free man, he can say what he wants, there's absolutely nothing wrong. And then you had some within the Congress come out and say, for example, DK Shivkumar or some other leaders come out and say, no, this is horrible. I mean, you can't say such things, right? There is a section within the Congress that will support silently that point of view, is the allegation, RP Singh.
Well, let's understand. I'm sorry. You said Madam Renu Mittal is an independent journalist, but and then she covers Congress, but she is
sure I do.
behaving like.
So what's wrong with that? What's wrong if she covers Congress?
Sure I do.
Can I?
It can't be a dirty word to cover.
Okay, go ahead.
Patiently and kept quiet also. But she is conducting herself more like a Congress spokesperson because she is saying that Radhika Khera did corruption, and Radhika Khera used to throw up. And her that video which she's talking about is all
BJP
fake.
has taken all the corrupt people into their fold.
I never
interrupted you. I heard you patiently. Another Congress. It's gone the way to becoming another Congress party. Because you know, whoever
the first says that I never uttered a word when you were speaking.
Yeah, okay, please carry on.
You can, when you get your chance, you can say whatever you want to say. I will never interrupt.
Yeah, please.
So it's more like a Congress spokesperson than like a person who's the observer of the Congress party. But that point aside, there are many journalists who are close to Congress and they know more than anyone else about Congress than the Congress spokesperson themselves. But the core issue is what? Core issue is that Mr. Rahul Gandhi was recently in Amethi, very near to Ayodhya. He could have gone to temple. He could have gone and visited the temple, and he could have gone and done the darshan of Ramlala. No, they never thought of that way. But otherwise,
in fact, there was news during the rounds that there would be a visit possible.
Give me a second. When he was in Kabul in 2005, he went to Babur's mausoleum. He went to Babur's tomb there. So this clearly shows the mindset. I'm again reiterating. Recently, Fawad Chaudhary gave a statement, Rahul is on fire. And after that statement, Channi is saying, this stuntbaji ho rahi hai.
Yes, he said that.
Killing of our Air Force Jawan is a stuntbaji. Another spokesperson is talking about Kharkhade ji being killed by RSS man. Shashi Tharoor says that Kashmir is the Indian administrated Kashmir now. So this is how the Congress is working on. Well, their target is purely this election. Their target is Muslim vote bank, and they are doing quite well on that objective. That they are focusing quite clear on it, and they are day by day they are trying to do whatever best they can do, and also to the extent that they are paying back to Pakistan by issuing statements which I mentioned just now. Is it something like repaying back them for the it's like Thanksgiving to Mr. Fawad Chaudhry of the deep state of Pakistan that you supported us, and then that will help us to get some more Muslim vote. So we are paying you back by giving clean chit to you and accusing the Indian state for what's happening in country.
I'm going to end with one point, RP. I'm going to end with one last point. Okay. Rahul Gandhi went to Raebareli, filed his nomination. He performed puja in Raebareli before nomination. Rahul Gandhi contested the election from Wayanad. Rahul Gandhi did not perform puja in minority-dominated Wayanad.
Oh, they never.
I think the answer is somewhere.
They never.
Can I make a
Okay, I'll give 30 seconds. I'll give 30 seconds to Renu Mittal. I'm giving 30 seconds to Renu Mittal. I'm giving 30 seconds to Renu Mittal.
To reflect the Indian flag.
In all fairness, 30 seconds to Renu Mittal.
Mr. RP Singh is highly misinformed. The
Yeah.
Muslim vote bank is already with the Congress party. It would be looking to garner the Hindu vote. I think the BJP is looking at losing a lot of seats in this election. You know, it wants to drum up Hindu, Muslim, Pakistan. This is the only rhetoric they have left. So in every issue they bring this, and it's very convenient to bring in people who are willing to mouth all these issues, you know, at the drop of a hat. This is what they're told to say, that if you want to join the BJP, this is what you have to say, and you say it. So Mr. RP Singh doesn't realize that the Congress is not looking at the Muslim vote bank. It's already there with them. You do a little bit of homework. Why are you all the time
of the Muslim vote bank is not with them. The Muslim women are not going to vote for them.
Ram Lalla is not selling.
Because of the triple talaq. And then Congress is saying that we'll get triple talaq back. So none of the Muslim women are going to vote for Congress party.
Latest is to bring in Pakistan on every issue. Please, you must understand what you're saying, because there has to be a logic even in a political leader's comments. I see no logic in whatever you're saying. I mean, it's just like you have been told Hindu Muslim karo, Hindu Muslim karo.
मैं क्यों हिंदू मुस्लिम करूंगा? कांग्रेस पार्टी का मैनिफेस्टो कर रहा है. कांग्रेस पार्टी का पेज मैनिफेस्टो का पेज नंबर पढ़ देता हूं आपको एग्जैक्टली. एक मिनट की प्लीज डोंट क्लोज द शो. इस पेज नंबर 1 पैरा नंबर 7 पेज नंबर 1 पैरा नंबर 7 which talks about personal
I'm leaving it at that.
minorities.
RP and Renu Mittal. RP and Renu Mittal. On a lighter note at the end of the debate.
Chosen you to govern.
On a lighter note at the end of the show.
Lies.
Renu.
You have been doing it all the time. All your people who come on TV.
I agree with you. Renu, on a lighter note.
This all the time.
Yeah, Renu, on a lighter note, the show's called Versus. Even if there are 6 people on the debate, people speak over each other. So we decided to have just 2 people on the debate. And both of you are still speaking over each other. I request you to just let the other speak so that everybody can hear you guys. Thank you very much. Good to have both of you on the show. Thank you very much. That's a big talking point across India today. Radhika Khera spoke to Arnab. We'll keep playing out excerpts of that interview. She's also joining us live in the New Republic TV studios in a short while from now. Stay tuned and thanks for watching.
Khera, who unmasked the Congress, to also the unfortunate politics that is playing out over our Poonch martyrs. And the big question, will Prajwal Revanna surrender? All the top stories at 6 p.m. Don't forget to tune in.